All right, everybody. It is 8 o'clock p.m. in colored people's time, and it's time for Soul Pole Saturday. And yes, I mean Soul Pole Saturday. And once again, it's the VINCE. And I hope everybody's doing all right tonight, folks. It is Soul Pole Saturday because, man, I've been slinging ding ding for like 5 hours. And, folks, I wasn't going to do another Big Lenny special, you know. I wanted to keep that moment to ourselves, just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. I think the great one is going to chill back a little bit, you know. Hold it down to just one. And since she already likes the Piss Troopers and used to it, I say she's a keeper. So the only thing I'm going to be slinging my meat in is probably her. But in any event, folks, how y'all doing today? But we'll see how the future goes. Nothing ain't official. But man, I just keep tearing it up there, folks. I swear. But in any event, Ryan sent me a video. We're going to play that in just a minute. But, you know, seeing as how I've been laying the ding ding down, I've not really caught up on news lately, you know. So let's see what we got in the news. Chest and shoulders 130. Oh yeah, Ryan, you getting it. So let's see. 21-year-old service miller killed in chaotic. What in God's name is that? Yeah, I think she's a keeper, and since she's already familiar with the Piss Troopers anyway, as well as having that fitness career, I mean, I can't do any worse, I'm going to be honest with you. If anyone was going to adapt to you fuckers there, it'd be her. So, and she was a good sport too, so. In any event, Davy Spencer. That sure doesn't look like a Davy. That looks like a Tyrone or Mookie or something like that. Yeah, that's a Mookie. That definitely. Why in the world would they name something that looks like this Davy? That doesn't make any sense. When I think Davy, I think Davy of the Monkees. Y'all remember the Monkees, don't you?
That new Cologuard Plus test.
Although I have to say this is a monkey, all right.
Now I detect 95%.
But honestly, folks, the great one prefers the other monkeys, you know. Hey, we're the monkeys. Yeah, this ain't no Davy. I'm just going to call him Mookie. So, this guy went and killed this Marine. Daniel Montano, you know. He must have hit him from behind or something like that. So let's just call him Mookie, you know. That is a proper name for this type of character. He doesn't deserve to have the name Davy. Mookie Spencer, 47, was arrested by the Wilmington Police Department in North Carolina and faces charges of second-degree murder and assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill. I got you. What's up, Eric Breezy? We're just renaming this suspect from Davy to Mookie. All right? From now on, the Piss Troopers will refer to this character not as Davy, but Mookie. That's a proper name for him. Let's see what else is in the news here. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that. He just doesn't look like a Davy. Davy's the name of a nice white man or so forth, or someone that plays guitar for a rock band. That is not a Davy. Like I said, Mookie is probably the best name I could probably get. You know. Let's see what else we got. Moonshot team is bonded forever. Well, that's a horrible name for Moonshot. New season of The Boys is no longer satire. What is the freaking Boys? I do not know. I would somewhat agree with you there, Mintnator. Without Janoy around, and Big Lenny being gone and everything, it puts a damper on things, but Mintnator, we can only do our best. You have to remember, folks, here's the thing. And this is another reason why I'm streaming on Kick here. All right? How I got known in the industry wasn't from YouTube. It was on the bodybuilding forums. George Spellwin's Elite Fitness, then Muscle Mayhem. And then finally, well, actually the first one was Meso RX. But finally I landed at getbig.com. Okay? And that was over 25 years ago. In 25 years, a lot of things change, folks. You know, 25 years ago, I couldn't think about streaming. But the key thing is there, Mintnator, you gotta move up and forward. You gotta change sometimes your environment of things. You know, that's where things have to go. That's why I'm gonna be on Kick. I'm gonna be doing stuff on Twitch and everything like that. And even though that's out of my generation, it's not what I was doing 25 years ago. I'm more comfortable posting in the forums. But I understand the way things are, you know. The forums are dying too. They're dying quicker than the piss. And YouTube is dying too. A very slow death. But I'm going to keep the piss alive as much as I can, folks. As much for everyone there, Mintnator.
Clavicular reunites with Myron.
Matty Matt with a $3 donation. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I think Clavicular finished his 30-day challenge, didn't he? Hey, Ryan, we're going to call him Mookie.
Shut down.
His name is Mookie from now on. He's not Davey. He's not worthy of being called Davey. We're going to call him Mookie from now on.
How you doing, bro? Long time no see.
Yeah. So,
Dave,
like, pit bulls are for black people. So we have to, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
You guys want to move here? So you guys are good here, or do you guys want to move? I know.
I think we could move. We could just go.
It's up to you guys.
I'm trying to think of a good location that we can go to.
You know, folks, I feel like I want to be in that scene walking around with Clavicular and Myron. I don't really like Myron that much, and I'm not really enthusiastic about Clavicular, but yeah. Somehow I want to hang out with these people one of these days.
So I saw what you guys were doing. I was like, man, let me just come downstairs versus.
Man, yeah, I'm just walking around the streets like blowing a bit, talking to every girl I see.
Yeah, dude, I felt sick earlier, so I took a nap and I slept longer than I wanted. So now I'm up.
That's absolutely. We'll run the pod soon.
Yeah.
I just been like trying to dial some shit.
No, I know. You just ended the 30-day stream, right?
Well, we didn't exactly finish.
No.
You know what I mean? So I wish that I could have. I'll do another 30 eventually.
Yeah.
But the plan is eventually to have like a setup where we're running like 14-hour streams every day.
Yeah.
And probably it wouldn't run overnight, but maybe.
I wanted to come, but I had to go to Ohio to do the school debates and shit like that. I got right in the
Those do really well.
Yeah. It's good.
It's good content for YouTube. But
those people are stupid though. Holy shit, man.
That's why the
college students like you would think they're smart, but a lot of them.
Well, no. Anyone in college is probably.
It's a scam, dude.
Yeah,
Such a scam.
No kidding. I mean, like, I was gonna drop out of college, like, if I didn't get kicked out for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, the like business professor was like a with a hunchback. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm supposed to learn from him?
Yeah. They'll teach a finance class, but like be in debt themselves, you know what I mean? Or entrepreneurship and never have it.
There's no nuance with college.
I mean, the thing about it is that always fascinates me. They're not famous; they're infamous. You know, is it really better to be infamous than be famous?
Because
I think so.
people have to understand that, like, people who have a genetically low IQ are destined to fail. So there's no point of putting them through these courses that they won't be able to interpret. You need to just say, look, you need to go to trade school and become a
I
plumber.
bet you are planning. Nader.
Yep.
So that that brutal honesty is just non-existent in this
Yeah.
world.
And they're letting anybody in now because they turned it into a business. Like when I went to school,
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm 36. So like when I went to school, it's like
Goddamn.
more about it was more about like, oh, you gotta do good on SATs. You gotta like have good grades or whatever. Now it's like, okay, it's a business. We've been able to increase the cost of tuition. Let's get as many people in as we can and make as much money as we can.
Yeah.
It's become a business, like a big ass business.
Well, I
So-
mean, obviously, if I was running the place, that's how I'd do it too.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but like, you just got to recognize that.
Yeah, it's like college tuition prices have like tripled over a period of time, so it's went nuts.
It's insane, dude. Trade school is based though. I like
Yeah.
go to trade school, boys.
If I was young now, if I was in my 20s now, I'd get a trade. I wouldn't go to school.
I would agree, folks. College at this point in time, most major companies are accepting skills from other places other than college. I mean, I don't say, college has its uses if you're going to be a doctor or a nurse. But for the mass majority of people, you don't need to go to college to be a writer or to be an artist. You have to have natural abilities and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of degrees to where, you spend 4 years in art school. Why? Makes no bit of sense.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You can't watch no fucking Bob Ross episodes or so forth. There's plenty of them.
Well, I mean,
Unless you need it, unless you absolutely need it.
The other cope is like people won't go to college and they'll think they can make online money following like these crypto courses, but they'll be like low IQ and they won't be able to interpret it. Like, a lot of these online methods.
Oh yeah.
And believe me, I'll make an example of this here, folks. That right there is Ashworth College. Now, I spent almost $30,000 at ITT Tech Institute. And the only use I had out of it was a year and a half at Icon Office Solutions as a systems engineer. But guess what, folks? Systems engineer, there were people that went to trade school and took correspondence course that worked at Icon doing the same damn job without even having to pay for a degree like I did. On the other hand, I went to Ashworth College, home correspondence course. This course was $1,000. I have my degree in fitness and exercise. And, the way it saved is that everything was done at home with books and stuff. I didn't go to any schools or anything, and I've had way more use. I'll tell you this right now. I have had way more use out of this. And this right here, folks, I have one that's even earlier than this one from 2002, but this is the Master Trainer's Certificate. This is dated for 2005. At the time, I only spent $30, and I've made a lot more money off of this $30 personal trainer certificate from Greg Ladd than I've actually made on a $30,000 degree. And you know what, folks? The AMFPT is still around. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. If I can pull the damn thing up. Like I said, the AMFPT is still around. And it's still $69.95, folks. And like I said, 20 years ago, I started in it there with Greg Ladd. He's like, come on with me. We were buddies and everything. He said, do my fitness training course, $30. Have my personal trainer certificate. George Farah, Danny Padilla, Hazel. You got IFBB Judge, Jim Rocco. They got stuff. They got the PT certifications like I do. And look, folks, it is still $69.95 for your personal trainer course. And the master trainer course is $69.95 too, which is what I got right here, folks. The master trainer certificate. That's still $69 here. All right? 20 years, folks, and it's only gone up $40. All right? 40 freaking dollars. It's only gone up like that. And I've worked in plenty of gyms, and I've done a lot of personal training courses. So remember, folks, the amount of money you spend on a degree doesn't mean shit, okay? Because even my degree that I have here, the main purpose was so I can get insurance for being a personal trainer. Overall, I could do personal training without a personal trainer certification. But, you know, Greg Ladd, his course taught things that I didn't know. So, about liabilities and stuff. So, yeah.
Only work for the top.
I tell people all the time, like, this whole laptop lifestyle is a scam. Like,
yeah, you can't make money online.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now, bro. Like, get a skill set, make money doing that. Then, if you want to invest in suicide business, go that
right.
way.
Yeah.
But don't like say I'm going to drop out of everything and drop my job
don't run
and
anything.
make a bunch of money. It's like these people are trying to sell you a course. A lot of it's a scam. That laptop lifestyle, it's not as easy or within its grasp as they say because they're trying to sell you a course. Think about it. If they had the secret to making money, why would they tell you?
Yeah, they wouldn't. Exactly.
Why would they tell you, right?
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's a business. It's just course sales.
You know, some of it works. Don't get it twisted. But now with AI,
some of it works if you're, you know, super intelligent. If you have a course on trading and you could teach people, you know, all the different parameters you need and stop losses and that, and someone's really smart and they can actually interpret that. Yeah, that's one thing. But you need to recognize, okay, this guy's too. He's never going to understand this.
Well, maybe like a couple of years ago.
Be a plumber.
The thing is, you can never give advice to help everyone because everything is hierarchy based.
Yeah.
Like, you can only look good if other people look.
Yeah.
You can only be rich if other people are poor.
Yeah. If everyone's doing that,
So,
they
want you to
it's capitalism. That's what capitalism.
Yeah, exactly. And like the sexual economy is basically capitalistic as well because it's, you know, hypergamous.
They want you to cold approach, bro.
It's
What's
kind of
that?
tough.
They want you to cold approach.
Me? Oh, I'm retired, bro. Fuck that.
You're retired?
I'm retired, yeah.
Out of the game.
Wow.
And then now it's gotten to a point now where it's like, you're that guy that says women are stupid, and I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like I can't even do it anymore. It's like they recognize me like, you're the guy that says women deserve less.
But it's like a filter though, because now all the that say that are stupid.
Dude, yeah, you
don't have to worry
gotta.
about
But here's the thing, dude. It's like
My PR
I've been
would
banned
go
on
to
TikTok for like 5 years, 6 years, and they still see me on the platform all over the place. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just got it back recently.
Well,
So it's
dude.
like I get, I always say like, you're that guy, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
I actually do have like really good PR with chicks.
Yeah. No,
So
you
I'm
do,
gonna keep it that way.
With me, it's like you're the.
I wouldn't say really good, but it's good. Like relative to your, like the size of your brand, it's like.
Wait, they said he has really good PR?
Yeah,
What's
I
that
mean,
with girls?
Well, like
with girls,
real
yeah.
fame, if it was really good, it would be like next level.
I think my PR is like improved. Like we were
It's improved.
we were down bad last month.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's good
all of
because
us.
anything that would be bad PR for you, the girls are not going to be seeing. They're seeing like the more normie shit that makes you look good.
Correct.
Yeah. And, like it's also like the kind of fame you got too. Like, you know, like if you're famous, it will help you, right? I'm not gonna lie, it will absolutely help you. But like if you got like, you know, if you're known for certain things, like it's not gonna be. It'll hurt because like they'll feel like, oh, I'm gonna reject this guy because he
Wonder whose service is that? A service dog or so? I don't know.
hates women, and I get off.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, so Frank, yeah, he's a poor colleague.
He's amazing. You don't even need to.
He's very smart.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's smarter than half these that are out here.
I want to get a dog, dude.
That's why I don't even put him on a leash.
Dog built?
Yeah, I want to get a dog, dude.
Yeah, bro, you gotta get a dog, a decoy
Whenever
dog.
I walk around with the dog, the girls are, bro.
If you say paw, he'll give you a handshake.
Yeah, your conversion rate will increase.
Yeah, look, let's see if we can utilize the dog.
I don't know how to
Hey,
do it.
ladies.
You want to use them?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
use the dog to approach.
So, I'm gonna learn. All right, Frank, yo, here, let's mic him up.
Let's see.
Start taking close. Stay close.
See if it works.
So even in a crowd like this, you know.
Hey, Marvin,
What is
take
it?
the
What is it?
It's electronic hookah.
stuck on my chain.
Hey, what's up,
I
ladies?
think he wants to.
Okay.
You know, one thing about Florida, you go there. I think they're in Florida by that building. But being down there, everyone's gonna always try to sell you something on the street.
Guys like dogs?
Okay.
Oh my god, the dog pill's not working. It's brutal. They gotta see the dog.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I was clipping on this mic.
They're taking pictures of me. Let's go. Dude, fuck. I cold approach like every girl here in Philly.
No, bro. It's just so you know,
I don't give a shit.
10% is like you're a god. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like people don't realize like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
well, if you do 100 approaches and you
I
get
appreciate that so
even
much.
one number, that's sick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say that's why I said 10%. Like you're a god. Like
Yeah.
you can teach people how to do this. A lot of people have like, okay, let me give you guys the numbers.
Yeah.
If you close 10% of your leads, you're literally world class.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
Literally
good
world
closing
class.
rate.
Like you can teach this. You're a god. You're like unstoppable. Like people are really.
Yeah, he is right about closing the leads and stuff like that. The best salesman is the person that can close it. You can pitch, but it's not about the number of sales, it's about the percentage of pitches there. If you close with a high percentage, you're going to always make money. That's Myron's dog? Okay.
Underestimate how many girls you have to approach, even if you're a Chad and good-looking guy, to like actually close. Because it's one thing to get like a number, it's another thing to actually like get
The shit out
her,
of her.
to actually get sex.
Yeah.
So if you're able to take it all the way and you close 10% of your leads, you're God mode, dude. You're God mode. Game Shark, God mode level.
It's so hard to like actually put yourself in the position to cold
Frank, come on,
approach
yo,
when you could just leverage your status and Instagram.
stay close.
Yeah, it looks like he got some security with him.
Get slay in one message.
Yeah.
I want to have good PR, like.
No, I
chilling,
get it,
but, dude, I still come on the pod, like I'm still collabing, like I don't give a like,
And for you, you're not really into politics, so I get it. So
No,
it's like
no,
it doesn't
not
make
at
sense
all.
for you either, you know?
Yeah.
I'm very keen to the fact that like a lot of people simply you're either into it and you like that you cover what's going on or you're not. Like and if you're not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I know, dude. It's like it doesn't really make any sense. Like if a girl came up to me and started talking about politics, I'd be like,
Yeah.
bro, I want a girl to come up to me and like start talking about like
Yeah.
some regular shit.
Yeah. No, but I've had girls like reject me for that. Is what I'm trying to say. Like it's like they'll say you're a misogynist, you're a Nazi, or some other crap like that because like they're like I recognize your face.
For long term, it definitely
Yeah. Like I'm saying like because he's asking like oh do they like recognize you or like when you call approach I'm like yeah it's happened before where they'll be like oh I know who you
Someone
are.
instantly filter you out.
Yeah.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, you filter them out too.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
They're gonna be annoying. To
I
you.
don't care. Yeah, like I don't care. Like, dude, I am so like over women now. It's like after talking to 4,000, I'm doing the show and shit like that.
Well, especially in Miami.
So many of them are, bro. So many of them are so.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah,
guys?
we're chatting about we're talking about hypergamy women now how things are for guys now, etc.
Brutal.
Oh, dude, it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Bro. It's really bad. Like I feel for like the average guy, dude.
I feel
like
bad, yeah.
for all you young guys that are watching, they weren't always this bad. Like maybe 10 or 15 years ago. What's up, man? Thank you. They weren't always this bad, chat. I'm telling y'all, man. But the internet, I would say Instagram, the internet, and like smartphones in general, everything up, guys. My generation are a bunch of cucks, bro. Millennials are, millennials are stupid.
That I can agree, your generation is a bunch of cucks, but you got some good people in there. I don't say all of them are. It's just that you need to make the best out of your generation. Even in my generation, there's a lot of shitty things that occurred and everything, AIDS and stuff like that. But you just got to make the best of it. You got to be your best you.
They're a big part of the problem why we had these issues. At least you guys are more red pill on women than we were. Big time. I mean,
Well, it's hard to miss
internet
it.
and shit, but
It's hard to miss.
for my generation, dude, oh my god.
It's very, yeah. I mean, you basically have to like close your eyes and turn off your brain to miss it
Yeah.
at this point. So
Yeah, because the internet made it like because it's two things, right? So like the internet's made women worse, but it's also aware guys of how women are.
yeah, Well, I mean, dude, that average person you talk to has a story about a celebrity, like,
Oh yeah, dude.
flying out a local girl, and it's like guys realizing they're competing against like NBA players.
100%, dude.
Like, shit's hard to miss.
Like she has access to like, and I tell people this all the time. Like if you play chess, right? Like women are kind of like queens. They can move in so many different directions, so many spaces. But guess what? You can literally.
Matt, you got to be boss when you have to have your own security. I mean, on the other hand, these guys are making god awful amounts of money.
Really get rid of your queen, get another pawn across, and turn that into a queen. So it's the most powerful piece on the board.
Yep.
Kind of.
But it's replaceable.
But the king is replaceable, exactly. But if the king is surrounded, checkmate, game's over. So like I always tell guys, like, yeah, women can move in many directions or whatever, but they're replaceable, and there's lots of them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, to be fair,
More
though.
guys need to have that mindset. But sorry, you were gonna say?
But to be fair, like, if you're a woman and then you see like this generation of men currently, like all these jesters, like, they need to do better as well.
Yes.
They're broke. They're
fat.
They're subhuman.
People don't realize, I think the most brutal stat ever.
Regular guys like think, oh, I'm just gonna be a nice guy and I'll find girls, and it's like, no, dude, like they won't tell you this, but this is like what it is, right?
Actually have a video game.
You have to. You
Yeah.
absolutely have to.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
So.
So, if you were a girl, would you rather do or like a wage slave job?
Yeah, I would do probably.
I would do
not gonna lie.
the wage slave job if I wanted a family. If I didn't care about that, then yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, if I'm a woman, the
Yeah.
best is like just get rich doing something like admirable, right?
Yeah.
But that's very difficult.
Yeah.
Second
So hard.
is probably marrying rich, but the issue is then you're fully dependent on the guy. If he gets you over, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Well, I mean, not in America.
Third
They
is
give
probably
women a lot of
like
power.
doing some.
He'll cheat on you, but like if you stick by and like you're not annoying, like he's not gonna let go of you.
Dude, I
girls
know.
really
I know.
the girls don't understand how being down
It's just
like it will
To be
get
fair,
you.
There are a lot of situations where girls get like over by a guy. That obviously happens.
Yeah, but I think
and
you're
that's
still
why a
better
lot
off
of them
than before, 'cause
they want
you
some
raise
kind of
their
independence,
status.
which kind of
Well-
makes sense. But at the same time, like a lot of them are entitled.
Byron, what would you do if you have a girl like living with you and sleeping with you, but you want to slay another girl?
That's why I say don't live with your girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
I tell people all the time, like I don't think living with a girl.
Yes, I do notice that. I mean,
I would put her up next to me, so that
the dog knows who's his master.
like I could tell her when she could come over and when she can't, and
He's well trained,
I just have
definitely.
access to her spot whenever, but
Oh,
she
you
doesn't
would
have
go
access
there?
to my spot. Yeah.
But dude, the thing is, like, I'm so busy that I don't have time to go to a house.
Well, that's
So
why
I
you
have
put
to
her next to you, like literally like next door, like another building
Oh, you
next
get
door
her-
or whatever.
Yeah, no, even that. It's like she has to like come.
That's what I'm saying. She comes to you.
Okay, but
Yeah,
what if your girlfriend's there?
Okay, are you talking about? I'm saying main girl gets an apartment next to you, and you tell her when to come,
I see.
and then you bring random to your spot, and then but your main girl has her own space.
Yeah.
And you tell her when to come. That's what I did for a while.
I wouldn't want to pay for that shit, though.
So what I've realized is
I
like
live in a
if you want to have
separate room.
Pay,
Because having
pay,
people on your properties, like already invested.
Yeah.
yeah,
Same.
like you don't want her in the same like
Sometimes
building,
I-
but you want her close by so that she can come to you anytime. Because like
That's
you know
true.
you'll need her to do errands and shit like that. Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do
Yeah.
that. So that she'll be close for that. But like for me, what I've realized is this. And this is another like
you have
black
to
belt.
hire people for that. Like, dude, girls never are like reliable for having food on the
Did he go and get groceries or something, or?
table, doing
I don't know.
laundry.
Well,
You might be coping with.
This is why you got to
Yeah.
find. Yeah, this is why you got to find the right. This is why. So I do a 6 month to 12 month like vetting phase with the chick before I even take her seriously.
That long?
That's long.
Holy
6 to
fuck!
12 months. Yeah, dude. Trial by fire, bro.
6 months
Trial by
ago.
fire.
You don't even have the same hormonal
Yeah,
profile.
six months ago, dude, I had a f***ing job.
Yeah, let me tell you what I do. Like I'll have
Where's the
other
car?
girls.
10 months ago, you were in
Yeah.
your grandma's basement.
Yeah, I know.
I'll have other girls. I'll like do
Sure.
what I want to do. Like I'll do everything I want to do in that 6 to 12 months. See how she responds to it. If she responds favorably, I'm like, all right, cool.
You're
Now
the
now
one.
we can actually put you on the team for real.
That's what you on
It
the
kind of makes sense. If you like her for 12 months, like,
Yeah.
you actually know.
And they're doing everything you want to do and seeing how she reacts
How
to
does
it.
the betting phase look for you? Like, how involved are you? With
We gotta stop.
Oh, you guys gotta go.
Yeah,
we
we
could.
gotta
We
stop.
could. I can do that on the next one.
Yo, we should.
The betting
Mass
phase.
on the plug.
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah, wait. We should do like a group sit down with like
Yeah,
you
past
fresh and all the looks.
relationships.
Whatever you want, man.
I'll be down.
I'm down. I'm
No,
down for
let's
whatever.
do it at your studio. I'll bring all the Looks Max guys.
When do you want to do it?
Bro, we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it
I'm
tomorrow.
down, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, just give me a time.
I got a lot of questions about
Or
girls.
even later today, dude.
Up to you guys, man. I'm down to do it. If you guys want to do it, you know, like I said, whatever you guys want. If you guys want to go and talk to girls, I mean, ask your chat.
Yeah, we'll talk to girls and then we'll go. No girls. It'll just be a studio session.
Okay, yeah, whatever you guys want.
All right, yeah. All right, Myron. Take care, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. Yeah. I'm the old man.
You know, that was a pretty good interview, Matt. I mean, they're just talking about regular stuff there, you know. And I mean, they're definitely right about trade. I mean, traditional college is a waste of time at this point in time. I've said that for a couple of years because, like I said before, I got, you know, if I had taken the path I had taken, I would have, you know, I want you guys to think about it. Between my college student loans, I may have paid at least $200,000 or $300,000, and that money I could have used for a house. Just saying, you know. I mean, I paid on that for over 20 some years. Steve, how you been, man? Yeah, Matt, when you have a dog that follows you around, that means he's not only well trained, but he knows who his master is. Woo, boy. But folks, get your questions in. I'm going to try to play... I'm going to try to play your video from Megyn Kelly. I'm just not sure, Ryan, if it'll copyright or not. But we'll see.
I want to kick this piece off with Brian Noem, who is Kristi Noem's husband. Absolutely no, we're taking a break announcements. We're going to have his trial separation. They're just going to, you know, grit it out because it's...
They're not gritting it out. She's figuring out options. I mean, this is recent. But here's the thing, folks. There is no way in hell that she didn't know about this beforehand. She's obviously been hiding that stuff. I think it's minty in itself.
Seems obvious she's known for a long, long time. I mean, I think most people believe that. It's been an open secret at the White House. There's no way everybody at the White House knew, and Kristi Noem didn't know. She's been having, reportedly, they deny it, a long affair with Corey Lewandowski. I don't know what's going on with this marriage, but I do find this fetish bizarre.
Malt liquor, ew, get some real alcohol, Steve.
And the updates on him are kind of riveting. All right, so here's the latest. He paid a lot of women who are part of this so-called bimboification fetish to, like, talk dirty with him over the phone, like a FaceTime, I guess, and to wear their little outfits and to let him wear his little outfits, too, as some sort of, like, kink. And I've been in touch with one of these women who's given me like a bunch of information on him, including we broke earlier this week that he told her he had entered sex rehab, I believe out in South Dakota. Obviously, it didn't work out. And now there's one who is speaking out to the Daily Mail. Here she is in an on-camera soundbite that she gave to them about what would happen. Her name is Nicole Racagno, and she is an OnlyFans Barbie doll fetish, quote, model. Those breasts are in the N category. They're a 38N, Stephanie. We did not...
Woo! 38N. Look at those tig fat bitties here. I'm telling you.
Not know that N even existed in the bra department. I'm sure it's special order. But here is what she has to say about her conversations with the married Brian Noem.
He was like, I want to be your slave. Call me slave. And I was like, okay. That's why his name has been slave for 5.5 years. So I call him Slave Babe. He would say, hi, boob god. Your boobs are so good. You're so perfect. You're the...
I mean, Your wife is in one of those top White House positions, and you're fooling around with her, and you don't think shit happens. That's another thing, folks. Why in the world would you risk something like that, knowing that you're going to be found out eventually?
The boss. It was just a fun bimbo fantasy girlfriend. There was no kind of like wanting to be a girl or anything. There was one thing. It was only very small. He was like, I'd love to be a bimbo, like me, right? And he just said he liked a pink thong. I think I was pretty special to him. I don't think he bought other girls rings, red bottoms, Louis Vuitton purses, fillers. You know, I don't know though. There could be more.
He did. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah, Nicole, he did buy others, because I have it on good authority that there's at least one man whose very large breast implants he paid for. And I've seen pictures of that chest now totally deflated with the enormous implants out, and it's a nightmare. I think he was buying quite a few people breast implants, fillers, gifts. And so I don't know, like, what was going, like, was this all Kristi Noem's salary plus his insurance job paying for this?
I don't want to know. I really don't want to know.
Another collab video.
Matt with a $3 donation. Let's check this out here. Definitely appreciate that.
Ready? Yeah, I already did it. Should I do it? Yeah, if you want.
Oh, I'm excited to see this.
1 month looks मैक्सिम ट्राई करने के बाद हमको कुछ ऐसे रिजल्ट्स देखने को मिले हैं। तो अगर मैं अपनी साइट
I'm sorry, what?
प्रोफाइल की बात करूं तो यहाँ पर हमको कुछ
Oh no.
I think he needs to max a little bit more.
You need to go shopping for some clothes.
Why?
Why? Because your outfits have been ugly.
Brutal shit. But like what?
Shirts?
I'm wearing a nice collared shirt. What do you mean? This is Southern Tide.
Okay.
What the fuck? So he changed his name from Savage to Blotus?
And you accept yourself.
So he used to post schizo stuff before going carnivore. That's fucking convenient. So you just have to have a schizophrenic nightmare episode, and then you'll be a carnivore, bro.
Let's watch this. Would you let me slay you?
Oh my god. I think she said no. Look how lean I was there. Holy shit, I got the hollow cheeks coming in. Ooh, shit on that kid. Clip that.
You know, I've never been able to play Fortnite very well. I suck at it.
Yo, how the fuck did you guys find this picture? How the literal fuck? Dude, this is why I'm worried about getting big, because these guys could find like shit like this. This is a picture
The internet never forgets, Clav.
me when I was in high school. I don't even think I've ever posted that. So how the fuck do they find this shit? I think my fucking mom took this picture, bro. Like, what? Like, that's the weird thing about, like, getting famous is, like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know how the fuck they find this shit. Like, bro, this was in high school, my guy. Like, how the fuck did you find my mom's Facebook page? Are you shitting me? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? They're looking at my mom's Facebook. Yeah, look at that. Look at that print, bro. I'm print mugging. This is what I mean. They live together, not to expose Zeta, but yeah, so there's a staged video, obviously. But doesn't he look so much better when he's just like out and about, even though it's fake and it's staged, candid? He's smiling. He looks like a really, really good looking mogger in real life. Whereas like the guys, fucking like this shit, and the halo literally like it. You know how in Venom, where it just, like, takes over for the guy, like, in intense situations? The Halo literally did that. So, boom. First guy hits the ground right away. But as he's falling to the ground, he grabs another one of my bouncer coworkers, right? He grabs him and he takes him to the ground. Then he gets up and with his Birkenstocks or something, like one of those hard bottom shoes, boom, right on this guy's face. The kid wears glasses too. He's a little guy. He shouldn't even be a bouncer in the first place. Boom, steps on his mug right off the bat. So his glasses are all fucked up. He's scared shitless. I say on the mic, I say, get the fuck over here right now, everyone. Because we get the mics with the headsets. So yeah, exactly. You're killing him if he did that to your boy. So he literally steps on his face, breaks this kid's glasses. This kid's all fucked up already. He shouldn't even be there. Okay. So the next thing. Oh. Yikes. Hopefully no one clips that one. You guys see this? I'm not that bad. Only some signs. Chat, we only have some signs of autism. We're not fully over. We're not fully cooked. I'm only 50%. Look at this. Look at the way he says it.
It doesn't surprise me that he has some autism.
Company, because he's like got this little cheeky grin all over his face, like, oh my god. He's like, this is my company.
This is my company, because I see you grabbing the electrolytes. See, these are cool, man. You can get these if you want, but this doesn't really have, this actually doesn't have like any electrolytes. You see the red 40 in there?
Yeah, I gotta drink that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't have prostate.
Honest looks rating, and then
You have to explain why.
yep, that's
All right.
easy.
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. On go. You both pick it up and be honest.
Chuck E. Cheese, what's up? I mean, eventually I will be gaming on the channels here, so.
3, 2, 1, go. 8 out of 10 right here, fellas. Come on, bro. Wait, what did you get?
Why? And who is who's got like a higher decimal on it? You know, because no one's like, oh,
Yeah, who would you say looks better of the two? Like,
you say why?
yeah.
Who gets it all?
Let's go on the Q&A. Let's continue.
Yeah, Q&A max. Last day of June? That's
not
right.
the last day of June.
No, that's when I'm hard max.
Oh, really?
What do you think
Dude,
about that?
Soon. Bro, I hope you get good results. Like, honestly, I don't want to see you get botched. Like,
Do you think
it'll
I'm-
make me sad?
Do you think I'm gonna Mago Pry?
There's a high possibility, yeah.
Oh boy. And thanks for the donation there. That guy's just making so much money. He needs to enjoy life while he can. Because one day, I think Clavicular is going to do some jail time eventually. Some real jail time.
For this, I don't know. I hate to think it was our tax dollars, but it appears to have been. And here's a little extra element for you, Stephanie. She produced a text exchange between the two of them where he wrote to her, "Would love to marry you." And then he added, "How are you going to pay off?" And she replies, "All paid." And he writes, "How?" And then he responds back to her, "Use my Amex." I'm not sure what this means. But then he gushed in further messages, quote, "I seem to be falling in love with you. I do love you. I effing want to pay it because you're the one that I love. I would love to marry you." So there's been quite a discussion in the wake of this revelation that he's got this fetish.
So he's a cuck.
About whether this is cheating or whether it's a harmless
He's going to hit a wall at 25.
online fetish / kink, no different from like the way, you know, your whatever older brother used to look at Playboy.
I mean, the nipple is right here. I mean, folks, check this out here. The nipple is right here, and then there's another nipple right there. He is the Frank Tufano of fake breast, actually, because they're crooked.
Back in the day, it's just as harmless as that. You tell me whether you agree.
I don't think it's harmless. I don't get it. First of all, I do not understand any of that appeal. but I don't think it's harmless. I think there is something deeply perverted happening on both sides of that. And, you know, one person is enabling it. Again, how? Don't know. But no, I think that's far from harmless. It's disgusting. Sorry.
What do you think, Damilare? Because, you know, I don't know that he ever took those texts or, you know, I love yous to a physical encounter. So far from what we know, it seems to have been enough for him to don the little.
I mean, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if it was physical or not. You know, your goose is cooked with that. Kristi Noem had to have known about this. In any White House position, you got FBI and everyone watching their family. I mean, seriously.
Little hot pink biker shorts, or this woman says thong himself, and put on the big fake
Oh, God.
boobs and like get off on like dirty talk with these ladies.
Oh, shit. I mean, look, the nipple is crooked right here. I mean, damn. This is just straight nasty, folks. Trump had to know about this. I mean, they had to.
Yeah, I'm kind of two minds of it. I think on the one hand, you know, if you're not harming anyone, you know, to each their own. People have different interests. I like to play.
You're not harming anyone. You're married to the. You know, if you're married to someone in a high-powered position, you can be used to be manipulated. You can be blackmailed. What a moron.
Basketball. I like to go to Equinox and lift weights. I've never thought about what I would look like with gigantic mommy milker, you know, titties, but you know, to each their own.
Not even in the past week. You didn't even like give it a second thought.
There was that one time. No, I think that, you know, but on the other hand, I do think this type of deviance. First of all, it shows poor judgment, right? You're taking pictures. Your wife is in a very high senior government position. This creates, you know, material that could be compromised by it. So it shows poor judgment. And I also think about, I mean, so we're both true crime, you know, we both love true crime. I think about BTK, right? BTK, he was really into that stuff. He was into wearing, you know, putting on this, you know, taking these weird pictures and putting on women's clothing. And not everyone who cross-dresses, you know, is a serial killer. But it just, you know, it does give a little bit of pause.
I mean, I think the vast majority of American spouses, male or female, would easily classify this as cheating. You know, you're telling another person you love them, you're asking to see them. I'm sure it was naked. I'm sure she wasn't wearing her little, looks like a wrestling singlet that most of these women wear, you know, like teeny tiny little strips over the N-size breast.
Absolutely not there, Ryan. Absolutely not.
N. We're down in the middle of the alphabet. I think it's absolutely cheating.
Madison Cawthorn, it makes me think about what Madison Cawthorn said about there's being weird stuff going on. You know, I live in LA. People are like, you know, there are these eyes wide shut parties. And you hear that about DC, about just this weird stuff. And Madison Cawthorn said it's on both sides. You know, these weird, just weirdness. And I think as you elevate in society, there's just this weird stuff. You know, I don't know how to deal with it.
Oh, in news too.
The only thing close to do that to your wife.
The stories I could tell you. Now, like, I can't name who it is, but trust me when I tell you, there is a pair of news individuals out there that is big time into the swinger parties. And, like, it's just crazy because these people are on people's screens every night as, like, okay, legitimate, serious news people. And, like, the compromat that people have on them is amazing. I just have to leave it at that. It's just a little tease for you. I would not besmirch them by revealing it. I don't know firsthand. I'm happy to tell you. We've been reliably informed by more than one person that this is true. So that's sadly Kristi Noem's marriage. Good luck to her. They should just get a divorce.
I would agree with Megan. I mean, divorce, you should have got a divorce a long time ago. I mean, think about it. Jill Biden's ex-husband, I mean, she sure did dodge a bullet, that's for sure. I mean, literally dodged a bullet.
She clearly wants to be with Corey Lewandowski. He's also married. I realize some people are totally against divorce. They don't believe in no-fault divorce, but, like, It's here for a reason. Like, get out of that marriage. They're all relatively young. They're mid-50s. You have your whole life, 30...
Mid-50.
Maybe 40 years ahead of you. Fucking get a divorce. Go live the life you want to live. I can't imagine staying in a marriage where, like, you've got that going on while you're at work. You got to worry about your husband stealing your little outfits and shoving big balloons down them and then getting off with some bimbo model online. It's a nightmare. Thanks for watching this clip. If you're new here, subscribe. We got a whole lot more goodness where that...
It's amazing how a lot of these people that were like Megyn Kelly, the thing about the internet and social media is these people don't disappear. Bill O'Reilly, people thought that he was gone. Still there. Don Lemon, still there. And I mean, they're just producing their own stuff. I mean, it's crazy. But folks, 5 minutes. Get your questions in. I think we had a pretty full show. Got a lot crammed in an hour. And of course, naturally, in case you're wondering, boom. Which I need to... Dan. So yeah, I'm gonna go lay on the couch because, man, I have had a 5-hour workout, literally. I just couldn't stop, Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records said, get down, baby, get down. So this was the real Soul Pole, or Soul Pole Saturday. And just like Soul Pole Saturday, I always run the show after I get done. Laying down Soul Pole. Ain't that right, Ryan? Ain't that right, Pug? Ain't that right, Chuck E. Cheese? But I will tell you right now, last year was minty. This year is super minty. I mean, last week, Trump said he was going to destroy, he was going to erase Iran civilization. I thought it sounded like he was going to drop a nuke on them people. We don't live in some scary times. We just live into some minty times to where I just don't know what's going to end up in a year or so. But I'm like, geez. I can't even say whether it's the worst time ever. Business-wise, it's bad, but you know what? The mints outweigh the level of money I've actually lost. But the good thing is I'll be recovering most of it soon anyway, so. Two minutes, folks. If you got a question to ask, 2 minutes. Get those questions in before I sign off. Chuck E. Cheese, I definitely, I've never heard, I'll be honest with you, Chuck E. Cheese. I've only heard one president actually threaten to end them completely. And that person actually dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's the only time I've ever heard something close to that. And that's what was done. I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese. We'll never know. But it was kind of, you got to admit, Chuck E. Cheese, it was kind of minty, where he said he was going to destroy their civilization. And I mean, just hearing that straight out is just like, whoa. And then on top of that, he said, praise be to Allah, too. He said, praise be Allah. I mean, it doesn't get any minier than that, Chuck E. Cheese. He says he's going to destroy their civilization and then says, praise be to Allah. Yeah, I never pay attention to the Dems, Chuck E. Cheese. I know, right? He is the mintiest president that we've ever had. I say we keep him in office for 4 more years just for the mintiness. But the truth of the matter is, it's not going to matter because midterms, we are going to get destroyed. The Democrats are going to control the House and they're going to control the Senate. You know, Ryan, it's possible that Trump was on the Get Big forums before. There's a lot of people that lurk that you'd be surprised at. I don't know. Trump is one of those people, Chuck E. Cheese, that would actually push the button. Trump crazy. But you know what? Maybe we do need crazy. I mean, here's the thing, folks. People have been protesting in Iran, and they've killed over 30,000 people. 30,000. And the Democrats are mad over some fucking school building, which killed 175 people. I think both of them are horrible, but I'll take the 175 over the 30,000 people. I mean, did you see all those body bags they were hauling out? Like I said before, I don't like the way I wish that Trump given a heads up to Congress, but at the same time, Iran, I mean, they killed their own citizens. 30,000 people in a course of a week's time that they've killed. And Democrats are complaining about 175 people in a school building. Get the hell out of here. But folks, that is it for today. I want to thank Matty Matt for donating. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I'm going to go lay down and recover. The great one's dick is just worn out, and I am worn out. I had a 5-hour cardio session. No joke, folks. I was just pouring sweat. And I just couldn't help it, you know. Those cheeks are just so soft. But anyway, folks, I'm out of here, and as always, peace and soul.